Hey everyone, it's T and welcome back to my channel. Also, welcome to the first installment of Not Vlogmas. Yay! Woo woo woo! So, for those of you who are new to the channel, basically for the month of December, I do something called Not Vlogmas, where I basically make videos about whatever the fuck I want to. I'm going to try to keep them media themed, but there'll be a few that are not, like this one, which is a Q&A. I haven't really done anything like a Q&A ever, except for maybe my first podcast. And I think I, just basically introduced myself, said a little bit about myself there, but I decided it was about time to do a proper Q&A. So I'm not just some disembodied voice. So let's get into questions, because I have answers, hopefully. And these are kind of in no order of importance, just off the cuff. So, first question: why did I start my YouTube channel? As you guys probably noticed, this channel did start as a podcasting channel, and then I've kind of abandoned the podcast altogether, really. But it was originally a podcasting channel, and I had started it because I kind of wanted to ease my way back into writing. And so I figured if I did a podcast kind of focusing on topics that like a writer would, or things like that, then it would help me ease my way back into it. Have I started writing again? No. The most amount of writing I did was the writing I did for last year's Halloween special. I think out of the ones that I did, one was a rewrite, and the other two I had wrote that year. But yeah, so that's basically why I started the channel, and yeah, I just wanted to get back into writing and talking about writing, and didn't quite work out, but here we are. Why don't I appear on camera more? So I hate being on camera. When I first started this channel as well, I thought, oh, I'm gonna have, such cute costumes, and it's gonna be great. And then I realized I didn't like being on camera at all. I am on camera for a few videos, and I do plan on being on camera for a couple other videos in the future, but the plan is just to be on camera as little as possible. And also, the mask is very, very hot. I don't wear the mask when I do these videos, as you can probably tell, because my voice isn't as muffled as it is when I do wear the Plague Doctor mask. So that's also a big part of why I'm not on camera either. It's really hard to be in that mask for a long period of time. So that's why I don't appear on camera that often. Would I like to be famous? No, I would not like to be famous. Like, I like the money that fame gives you, but I wouldn't want to be famous because, I kind of like my private little life. It's not, the greatest life sometimes, but it's nice to have privacy and, be respected, actually treated like a human being, unlike some people are when you're famous. So, no, I definitely would not like to be famous. Have you ever cried at a film? Yes. I'm a big crier. I cry at movies all the time. Embarrassing story time. When me and my boyfriend Matt, who you've heard on some of the podcast episodes, probably the later one, season 3, when we first kind of started dating, we went to go see Logan together. And I was kind of flipping out because if you've seen Logan, you know it's really, really fucking sad. And I have a big attachment to X-Men and Wolverine particularly. So the whole fucking time, I'm trying not to let him see me cry, but at the end I couldn't hold it, and so I started ugly crying, but quietly, not to alert other people in the theater. So as we were leaving, I tried to wipe my face real quick and stuff, but then Matt's all like, are you okay? Because I had been, crying and stuff, obviously. And two guys that were in front of us had turned around to look at me. And, I'm all like splotchy from crying. So that was a fun time. Yeah, that's just pretty much my roundabout way of answering. Yes, I am a crier. I cry at movies all the time. What's my favorite candle scent? So recently I have been getting into candles. I have this really nice one from Walmart that is salted caramel butterscotch. It's one of their mainstay brand candles, and this is a really nice scent. Like, this is probably my favorite candle scent ever. This is the second one that I've gone through of it, and it's almost gone, and that's sad. But yeah, this salted caramel butterscotch is really good. I would say that's my favorite scent. Short or long hair? For me personally, I used to want to have my hair longer, but now I'm kind of digging the short hair. I cut it really short a few months ago, and even though I kind of look like a fucking medieval page boy, Matt likes to call it the Caesar haircut. Yeah, I'm really digging the short hair now, so I'll probably keep it short. An embarrassing moment. So, aside from the fucking movie theater incident that I told you guys about, so this is kind of a small one, but this was like maybe a month or so ago, but I was at fucking Walmart and there was like this employee standing in like the area for where the self checkout was. So, I saw him over there earlier, like, kikiing with his friends and stuff. So, I didn't really think much of it. But I got in, line behind him, and he wasn't really saying anything to his friends when I came back to the self checkout. He was just kind of like standing there where they were kind of standing, and it just happened to be like where the front of the line is. So I was just kind of standing behind him, and I was like, oh, he's probably in line because he's not really like talking to them anymore. But then this lady came up behind me, and she was like, beep, beep. And I was like, huh? And I'm like, I think he's in line. And she's like, no, just go around him. Like, I don't think he's in line. So I did, like a jackass, and he was actually in line. And I was pretty embarrassed. No, wait, I have a better story. This is a 2-for-1 deal. So the better story is this happened like a few summers ago. I was in the drive-thru and they have like these little styrofoam cups, and I was at Sonic. Sorry. Yeah, so I was at the drive-thru at Sonic, and they had these like plastic, like little styrofoam cups or whatever. And at the time, like, my nails weren't super long, but they were like long enough. And so when the girl was handing me my cup, I fucking put my like thumb right through it, and like it was going, and like the liquid was dripping everywhere into my jacket. Like this girl looked like she could have killed me, and I felt so bad. Like, I was trying to like kind of lighten the mood by making a joke about it, like, haha, sorry, like, I'm so fucking stupid, ha. But she wasn't having any of that. So I actually didn't go back to that Sonic for like months. So yeah, those are some embarrassing moments for you. Do I speak any other languages? Not really. I can speak a little bit of German and a little bit of Spanish, but nothing that I would say is good enough to me officially speaking another language. But I would like to learn German a little bit better. My favorite swear words. Ooh, this is fun. So, as you guys know, I like to say fuck a lot. Fuck is probably my favorite swear word. I do like the C word as well, but a lot of people don't like that word. So, for all intents and purposes, fuck would be my favorite swear word. What's my star sign? I'm a Capricorn. Favorite bands, shows, and movies. So this is like a 3-tier question here. So for favorite bands, I would say Rammstein, Ghost, Megahertz, Baby Metal, Alice Cooper I really like a lot. I can never remember my favorite stuff when asked about my favorite stuff. Just checking my Spotify here. Yeah, I think that about covers it. So, Rammstein, Ghost, Megahertz, and I'd say Alice Cooper, and Disturbed. Yeah, Disturbed I would also say as well. So those are some of my favorite bands. Favorite shows. So I really like The Boys on Amazon Prime. That's really good. Season 2 ended a little bit ago, and that was really fun. If you've never watched The Boys, watch it. It's basically about what would happen if heroes were actually real, like a realistic version of it, not like a Marvel DC bullshit. But yeah, it's really good. As far as other shows, American Gods I really liked. I don't think I will be watching the new season though because of fuckery. Other favorite shows, like as far as like anime, Space Dandy I really like. Kakaguri. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I really like that as well. Yeah, I think that would basically sum up everything. Ooh, Polar Bears Cafe. That's also one of my favorites that I've been kind of watching recently. So that would be it for favorite shows, favorite movies, Hellraiser, Nightmare on Elm Street, Watership Down. I would say those are some of my favorites just off the top of my head. The dumbest way I've ever injured myself. Okay, so this was several years ago. So at my old house, we had somewhat steep steps, and I was walking down them and I missed a step and I was about to fall. And to keep myself from falling, I grabbed onto the handrail and I ended up like pinching a fucking nerve in my shoulder. So that was pretty dumb and embarrassing. Describe myself in one sentence. I'm the sweetest bitch you'll ever meet. Just kidding. No. If I had to describe myself in one sentence, I guess I would say, I guess I would say, I'm chill, bruh. Yeah, I guess that works. Whatever. Have I ever broken any bones? No, luckily I have not broken any bones. I have sprained stuff though. And, I got that stupid, like, pinched nerve. But other than that, no broken bones. If you could have dinner with 5 people living or dead, who would it be? I would invite Edgar Allan Poe. I would invite my mom, Till Lindemann, lead singer of Rammstein, and Stephen King. And I guess I could be nice and invite my boyfriend. So yeah, that would be my 5 dinner guests. And the final question, do I collect any items? Over the last few years, I've started to collect anime figures, and that's about it. Yeah, just the anime figures. I don't really collect anything else. I used to collect Pokemon cards when I was younger, but I don't anymore. I haven't since I was a kid. I also used to like collect rocks and shells when I was a kid as well, and marbles. But now it's just the anime figures. So this would be it for our little Q&A. Let me know if you've liked this or if you hated it. And then if you have any more questions, we can continue it in the comments. Just ask them below and I could either answer them in the comments or we could do another little Q&A like this in the future. Alrighty guys, I will see you next time. Bye, 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 bye.